Hello students, welcome again to my channel, the NA.1 to Education. Students, today we are going to discuss about a new topic in mathematics. The topic is direct and indirect proportion. Cambridge Test and International Baccalaureate Test Preparation Series. Okay students, our topic today, direct and indirect proportion. So what is direct and indirect proportion? Direct proportion. With direct proportion, the two variables change at the same time. In direct proportion, as the first variable increases, the second variable also increases. And as the first decreases, the second variable also decreases. Next, indirect proportion. An inverse variation occurs if one of the variables increases or decreases and the other variable decreases or increases. I can read it as varies inversely and inversely proportion. Students, what is the difference direct proportion and indirect proportion? Take a look to the diagram. At the left diagram is direct proportion, right? So y direct proportion to x or directly proportional to x. So y equal kx for a constant k. But for the next diagram is inverse proportional. So y inversely proportional to 1 over x. So y equal k over x for a constant k. Students, in direct proportion, as the first variable increases, the second variable also increases. And as the first variable decreases, the second variable decreases too. So what's the conclusion? The conclusion is direct proportion. As one of amount increases, another amount increases at the same rate. Okay, I think it's very clear. So what is the formula of direct proportion? Express the equation of direct proportion as y equal kx. Y equal kx. K is constant. For example, y direct proportional to x squared means y equal k times x squared. Y direct proportional to cube root of x means y equal k cube root of x. So very clear. Okay, so then we go to indirect proportion. In direct proportion, if one of the variables increases, the other variables decreases. And if one of the variables decreases, the other variables increases. I think it's very clear. So we can take the conclusion about the indirect proportion or inversely proportional As one of amount increases, another amount decreases at the same rate. Okay, to make it clear, what is the formula of indirect proportion? Express the equation to y equal k over x. Once again, express the equation as y equal k over x. So k is constant. I think it's very clear, student. For example is, look at the examples below. Y indirect proportional to x squared means y equal k over x squared. Y inversely proportional to cube root of x means y equal k over cube root of x. Okay, students, I want to give you tips and tricks how to solve about direct and indirect proportion problem. Number one, define the problem to direct proportional or indirect proportion. 2. Express equation to y equal kx or y equal k over x or something about that. Number 3. Find the value of k. So k is constant, right? You can use algebra to find the value of k, of course. And number 4 is find the general formula of the equation in terms of x. Very simple. Okay, students, I give you example 1. Y is directly proportional to x when x equal 15, y equal 30. Find y when x equal 30. Solution. The first is define the problem. So based on the question, yes, it is direct proportion. Number 2, express equation to y equal kx because directly proportional. Number 3, find the value of k. By using the algebra, you can find the value of k. When x equal 15, y equal 30. So 30 equal k times 15. So k is 2. So value of k is 2. Right, now go to the find the general formula. The general formula of equation is y equal kx, y equal 2x. That's the general formula in terms of x. And then when x is 40, insert x equal 40, we got y equal 80. Very clear. Okay, another example. Example 2, y is inversely proportional to x squared when x equal to y equal 5. Find terms in x and find y equal when x equal 4. The first is define the problems. Yes, that's correct. Indirect proportion. Number 2, express the equation because of the inversely proportional y equal k over x squared. Number 3, find the value of k by using the algebra. When x equal to y equal 5, so 5 equal k over 2 square. Automatically, we got k equal 20. So the value of k is 20. Now we go to the find general formula. The general formula of equation y equal k over x squared is y equal 20 over x squared. Okay, by substituting x equal 4 or insert x equal 4, we got y equal 20 over 16. Yes, very easy, very clear one. Okay, students, I think all the material about direct and indirect proportion. Now your turn. How to solve any problem or questions related to direct proportion and indirect proportion. Okay, students, practice now. students, welcome again to my channel DNA.1 to Education. Okay, today is a new topic about direct and indirect proportion. Okay, this is a mathematics topic about direct and indirect proportion. Okay, there is one question: why is directly proportional? Y is directly proportional, okay, to x. Y is directly proportional to x. Okay, so the conclusion, the problem is about direct proportion. About direct proportion. Okay, given that y equal to 194 when x equals 3, find the value of y when x equal 13. Okay, now get into solution. Okay, this is the solution. Students, the direct proportion or directly proportional expression, we can express the equation is y equal kx. This is the expression of direct proportion. Okay, y equal kx. Is it linear? Yes, y directly proportional to x, so linear. Okay, now our job is to find the value of k by inserting y and x based on the information in the question. So y is 194 and x equals 3. Y is 194 and x equals 3. So both we can insert here. Okay. So y is 294 equal, okay, k times x. X is 3. Okay, so we got the value of k equal 294 divided by 3. 294 divided by 3. So, by using the calculator, 294 divided by 3 is around 98, right? Around 98. Remember? Yes, 98, right? We got the value of k is 98. Okay, students, we got the value of k is 98. So, the general expression in terms of x, y equal kx. Y equal, just insert k, 98x. This is the expression in x. Okay, next, find the value of when x equal 13. Okay. Okay, the next question is find the value of y when x equal 13. Okay, students, we go to the second question. When x equal 13, how many y, right? Find the value of y when x equal 13. Students, we know the general expression of this problem is y equal 98. Y equal 98. When x equal 13, okay, you just insert the value of x to the equation. Okay, so y equal 98 times, yeah, you can insert x equal 13 here. So y equal, by using the calculator, 1260 74. So this is right? Thank you. Okay, so then we go to question number 2. Intensity of sound, I, word over meter square, received from a loudspeaker is inversely proportional to the square of distance t. When d equals to I is 30, intensity is 30, work out intensity when d equals 10 meter. Students, the question informs us that the problem is about inversely proportional. Inversely proportional. Okay, students, go to the solution. So the solution is because of inversely proportional, I inversely proportional to D. So the connection is I and D. Okay, now we're going to connect variable I and D. I inversely proportional, so K, just right here K, over square of distance. Yes, students? This is the expression. Intensity in terms D. Okay, students, we go to the solution. Okay, we go to the solution. I is 30. So this right here. Equal K is unknown over D is 2. Alright? 2 square. So 30 equal K over 4. Right? So the value of K, right? I want to make a different color. Okay, here is red. Yeah. So the value of K is 120. So this is the value of K. So we go to the answer. General formula or general expression I equal K over D square. So I equal K is 120 over D square. This is the general expression. Right? Next, B. Work out I when D equal 10. So I equal 120 over D square. So means 120 over, you just insert 10 square. So the I is 1.2. So the intensity when D equal 10 is 1.2 watt over meter square. Once again, when D equal 10, the intensity is 1.2 watt over meter square. So this is the answer. Is it clear, friends? number 3 is a ball is dropped from a lower. After t seconds, the ball has fallen a distance x meters. X is directly proportional to t squared. Okay, students, there is a ball, okay, is dropped from a lower and then fallen. Okay, t is second and x is meter, right? When t equal to x is 9.6. Okay. A, find the general expression. And B, find the value of x when t equal 4. Okay, the case of this problem is about the directly proportional. Direct proportion. Okay, talking about the direct proportion. Okay. Now we go to the solution. Direct proportion for variable t and x. Okay. The information is x directly proportion to t squared. Okay. Better I change the color of this K. Okay. This is the expression in terms t. Our job is find the value of k firstly. Okay. So x equal. Sorry. You can insert x. Sorry. X is 9.6. And then k times t. T is here 2 squared. So 9.6 equal k times 4. So you got k equal 9.6 divided by 4. So you got k equal 2.4. Okay, so then we got the value of k is 2.4. Okay, the value of k is 2.4. Now we go to the general expression. General expression. For general expression, because x equal k times t squared, okay, we just insert the value of k. So x equal 2.4 t squared. Okay, so then this is the general expression. Done. Now, B. When t equal 4, how many x? Okay, so x equal 2.4 t squared. 2.4 times t is 4. We just insert 4. Okay. So you will get We're using the calculator. You get the value is 38.4. Okay. Okay, so that's, I think, the material about the direct proportion and indirect proportion. Very clear. Okay, students. Okay, just follow the steps that I already written on my slide, or just watch the video in my YouTube. Just open the channel DNA.1 to Education. Okay, all the material about the direct and indirect proportional. So very clear. So just watch the channel and my YouTube. Okay, students, thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.
From John Paul School, and I will start my 7th grade this year. I've joined QPC course since January 2020 with Mr. Jasper as my course tutor. Mr. Jasper did not only teach me the proper techniques of both maths and mathematica, but he teach me how to learn independently and how to stick into a problem to find ways of solving it. The course materials were good and it's based on my school curriculum. And the mentor approaching is also good. During the pandemic of COVID-19, we studied via the internet and it's also good. And I think Mr. Jasper is very good and it's a solid course. I learned a lot. Thanks, sir.
Hai, nama saya Cassius Nathanael. Saya adalah seorang siswa kelas 6 SD Penabur Harapan Indah Bekasi. Les di Bimbel QPC sangat menyenangkan karena konsepnya fun learning. Cara mengajarnya pun asik dan tidak membosankan. Selama les di Bimbel QPC, saya menjadi lebih mudah untuk mengerjakan soal-soal matematika. Karena di sini kita akan diberikan rumus-rumus jitu yang mudah dipelajari. Oke? Salam.
Halo, salam pelajar. Nama saya Pascual Clayton. Saya siswa Kolese Canisius angkatan 21. Saya di sini untuk memberi testimoni saya mengenai proses belajar saya di QPC selama masa karantina lockdown ini. Pertama, jelas belajarnya jadi lebih susah karena harus belajar online. Namun, saya berterima kasih mempunyai QPC untuk membimbing saya melewati perjalanan belajar online saya. Saya sama sekali belum familiar dengan proses belajar online. Saya sangat perlu bimbingan dan saya berterima kasih akan adanya QPC di situ untuk membimbing saya. Nilai saya pun akhirnya berhasil kekejar. Nilai saya yang 60 menjadi nilai 80 dan nilai saya yang 80 menjadi nilai 90. Itu adalah mata pelajaran IPA tuh. Jadi selama proses belajar online ini akhirnya kekejar juga nilai saya. Itu in part sangat besar karena bimbingan Sir Jasper dan QPC. Setiap malam kami belajar bersama untuk mempersiapkan diri untuk esok pagi belajar online. Jadi nilainya aman selama belajar online ini di QPC. Semuanya aman dan bahkan lebih meningkat kalau di kasus saya. Sekian dari saya. Terima kasih. Salam pelajar.